Hi students, let us start a new chapter, similar triangles. In previous classes we have studied about congruency of any two figures, congruency concept. We know about congruency. What do you mean by congruency? If two figures having the same shape and also same size. Mean example, see, let us take these two series. If you observe, these two series having the same shape and also size, same shape and size. So these two series are congruent figures. These are the congruent figures, nothing but your congruent objects, because they are having the same shape and also size, right? So what about then similarity? Similarity means the two figures which are having the same shape but not size. For example, see here, this is one CD. Another example is this one, bangle. See here, this is in circular shape, this is also in circular shape, but both are not in same size. So these two are similar but not congruent. But then what about two figures which are having the same shape and size? For example, see, these two are congruent. Can these two congruent figures become similar? Yes, two congruent figures can be similar, but similar figures cannot be congruent. Okay, so what we can conclude here, congruent means the figures which are having the same shape and size, and similar figures which are having same shape but not size. Okay, so where we use this similar triangles concept. For example, you have to find the height of the mountain, such a big mountain. You have to find the height of this mountain. How to find this height of the mountain? We cannot use that measuring tape. It is very difficult to find the height of the such a tallest mountains. So in those cases, and the distance between earth and moon, we cannot use the measuring tapes. In these cases we use similarity concept. Okay, and also we use trigonometry. We use trigonometry and applications of trigonometry, height and distances. So very important chapter, similar triangles. So for example, if you take any two squares, can two squares can, see here, this is one square and this is another square. Are they similar? Yes. Why? Because having the same shape but not size. Okay. And what about the two equilateral triangles? Two equilateral triangles also always similar. Two equilateral triangles also always similar. Two circles also always similar. Two squares also always similar. And two equilateral triangles also always similar. But two isosceles triangles are not always similar. And two rectangles sometimes similar, sometimes not similar. Why? Because see here, I am taking, this is one rectangle ABCD, and this is another rectangle DEFG. We know that in rectangle all angles are 90 degrees. Here also angles are equal, but here this is 2. Let us take, this is 3 centimeters, and this is 1 centimeter, and this is also 1 centimeter. And I am taking here, this is 5 centimeters, this is 2 centimeters and 2 centimeters. So if two rectangles are similar, then corresponding angles must be equal. Angles are equal, and also corresponding sides are in the same ratio. corresponding sides are in the same ratio. See here, corresponding sides are not in the same ratio because AB by DE is 3 by 5 and BC by EF is 1 by 2 and CD by FG is 3 by 5 and DA, that is 1 by 2. Okay, so corresponding angles are equal, but corresponding sides are not in the same ratio. So we are not getting same ratio. 3 by 5, 1 by 2. 3 by 5 is not equal to 1 by 2. So that's why two rectangles are always not similar. Sometimes they are similar in some cases only when their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. But all equilateral triangles are similar and all circles are similar and all squares are similar. One square and one rectangle also not similar, and one square and one rhombus also not similar. So we explained about similar figures. What are the conditions should satisfy for similarity? So you have to keep in mind that any two polygons, if they are similar, they should satisfy the two conditions. First one is corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. And second condition is corresponding sides are in the same ratio, or we can write that proportional, or we can say that proportional. So for any two polygons, if they are similar, then they have to follow these two conditions. Corresponding angles are equal, corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Okay, so note down this. So suppose if we consider any two triangles, so let us take ABC is the first triangle, DEF is the other triangle. Are these similar? If these two triangles are similar, then what are the conditions should satisfy? First one is two triangles are similar if, first condition is if their corresponding angles are equal, and second one is their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, or we can say that proportional,